Wait a minute. Hold on. Because I don't think this son bitch working. Hold on, wait a minute. I am a little bit confused. Man, I just got unblocked yesterday. Did they send out a notification? Because this shit been going on. This been a while, bruh. Is notifications working? I don't think so. Um, Good Lord in heaven. Am I? Can y'all see this? Hold on. I see people in the chat room. Jesus Christ, Braden and John Poppy are in the chat room. But am I? Y'all hear me? What the hell's going on here? Huh. Well, that's interesting. Yep. Ah, that's the complications of being blocked. John can hear me. Okay, you can hear me. Yeah, notification squad is not going out. Good Lord. That'll happen. Oh, good Lord. John D, what's going on? Okay, what is going on? Well, I was blocked for a week, as you guys know. YouTube didn't want to let me go a full year and a half without any doggone strikes, so it was only a matter of time that something like this was fixing to go down. Hunter said you didn't know that the playoffs even started. Pretty much stopped watching basketball. Well, the playoffs have started this past weekend. I was set to go live on Saturday. No. The play-in was on Saturday. If I'm not mistaken. No. No, yeah, game one was on Saturday. I got blocked. What day did I get blocked? I got blocked last Tuesday. So what was it, like 10 days, 11 days? I couldn't upload. And you know what they took me out for? That wrestling, the match where the dude got suplexed on top of the dildo, not the inflatable one, the actual the one that was on the chair. What's hilarious was they said that was nudity and sexual activity, despite the fact that the actual match is still up on YouTube, but that's neither here nor there. I've already said they play by different levels, or I should say I play by different rules on YouTube, so it is what it is. But nevertheless, here we are. Habitual line stepper in the building. What's going on? John said you never got a notification. Well, it seems that is the case. I'll probably have to go out and tweet right now because ain't nobody fixing to get no goddamn notification right now. That's just what it's looking like. John said you was looking me up to see if I made a commentary on Draymond stepping on old dude. Hey, I was going to, but then given my relationship with the NBA, I don't think that would be in my best interest because remember when Rondo and CP3 had their altercation 4-5 years ago? I got a strike for that, and everybody was doing commentary on it or reactions to it. I got a strike for my commentary, so I kind of got to let I'm leaving at the NBA Finals, and that's it. So I can't do nothing. Hunter said your notifications are always turned off. You got tired of the emails. Fair enough. I know once I'm coming fresh off of a block or getting a strike, it's always difficult to bounce back. But there is good news. Like for one, the Epic Fighting Championship is back. So I will have a video on that. That's gonna be fun. Hopefully that gets me back into the good graces of the algorithm. But it is what it is if it isn't. And yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Braden said you watching AEW. Fair enough. Dut React said that no, John, no excuses for the Lakers to lose. You are absolutely correct. Moreover, Jared Jackson done left the game. He came back, but he tweaked his ankle, and now there are two Memphis Grizzlies. Oh, good Lord, is that Jared Jackson again? Oh, Moody fell right. Oh, Jackson done freaking stinger splashed, or I should say Uso splashed right on top of his teammate. Damn. Fam, the Grizzlies are all going down. It's getting ridiculous out there. Look at this man Uso splash on top of his own teammate. That's crazy. He seems to be fine. Oh, he holding it on his wrist. Oh, good Lord. He needs that. He's the defensive player of the year. He put out a tweet. Back live. We back live on YouTube. Let's see. Put this in like a YouTube community. Ah. Andre said, "I'm finally covering basketball." I mean, I've done basketball in the past. Um, so there is that. Oh wow, Memphis winning by 11 here. It's ridiculous. The hell the Lakers doing? Jackson to the cup, easy. What they need to be doing is, for one, they can't guard the paint here tonight. So whatever the case is, if you're LA, which they shot pretty well in the first game, they got to start attacking, because if you get Jackson in foul trouble or whatever the case may be, you can really start to take advantage inside. Oh, Peyton's in the building. Said it's time after all these ads. Well, welcome. I'm glad that you was able to finally doggone make it. We are back in the building. K-Dub, how is it going, brother? Ant White, what's going on? Habitual line step is that Henry and his crew is now coming in. Well, I don't know about all that. They probably going to sit around, when's Chiseled going to go live? Fresh Princess, come on, Lakers. Oh, and I'm going to try to see if I can go live for as many playoff games as I can. Oh, wow, LeBron almost had it all the way. But I'm going to try to go similar to, what was it? Was it 2020? When I went live for every single game? Like, it was every single day. I don't know how I had my voice. But we shall see. We shall see. Max Cross put 14 on it. Said Drake made a bet that the Lakers are winning. Well, I don't even know if the Drake betting curse is what it used to be, because Drake started winning some money. Now, don't get me wrong, he be losing some money, but he was on a streak of just straight L's, and then once that sumbitch broke, I mean, it feels as if now, most of the time that I happen to see Drake's bets shared or whatever, then boom. You know, this man be winning and losing, but winning for the most part as of late. So there is that. Dragoon in the building. What's going on? How about them Vikings? Dragoon, if I'm not mistaken, you are a Vikings fan, right? Just so I'm not. No, I do believe it was. You let me know. You let me know, brother. Payne said, "Don't get suspended in mid-playoffs." Yes, I would hope so. I actually just looked at some of the comments of when I had typed "I'm free." Some people thought it was the Comedy Central league. They did remove the thumbnail from the Comedy Central commentary, because with that whole where they was battling with the meats, it's actually a skit from Comedy Central. That's why I said at the end, obviously it's not real, or whatever the case was. People thought that was the one that ended up getting me blocked, but no, it was the match in which the dude got slammed on top of the chair onto the dildo for sexual activity, despite the fact that it's clearly a prop in the wrestling match. But whatever the case may be, it is what it is. I ain't tripping over it. I've since moved past that. Peyton said, 2020 quarantine Adonis stream will build different, especially with the hot mic cameos. Your fam, it was crazy, bro. It was absolutely crazy. It was ridiculous. That was a hell of a time. Everybody in the crib. We can't even really say post pandemic, because it was later on, in the year. It was it. I can't remember, but it was. What a time, huh? What a time. Now that I think about it, because Peyton, you've been here for a while. Like, do I have different eras? Do I have different eras of videos? Like in the early rant car, angry Adonis days, then to, I guess, the pandemic up until like 2022. I think have I evolved as a person, as a content creator? I'm curious. I wonder. Tyler J in the building. What's going on? And White said, top 10 greatest individual playoff runs of all time. Well, that's a hell of a question. Are we talking, which sport in particular? I'd assume, because we're watching basketball, so we're talking basketball. Dragoon said, correct. Oh, you're very happy with Brian Flores, how he had defensive coordinator. But they need to really nail this draft. You have a chance of truly contending this year. Hashtag Skull. Yes, indeed. You are indeed the Vikings fan. I remember on Twitter. That's what it was. See, I got a pretty good memory for the most part. Oh wow, AD is down again. Oh no, he's getting back up. Just got hand to the face. Yeah, with the Vikings, definitely need to nail it inside of the draft. I'm not. Y'all know how I feel about Kirk Cousins, but they still are a team that can compete in the North. Oh, he's bleeding from the eye. Good Lord. But they just need to have that consistency, because the way that it's looking, the Packers' regime of dominance over the NFC North is coming to a close. Minnesota has had good years, bad years. Good years, bad years. But Detroit is on the way. Chicago's had a pretty good offseason, but Detroit is on the way. So who would know? Ant says, okay, basketball playoff run. See, top 10 is a tough question. So now I would have to really think. So off the top of my head, 2018, LeBron James, without question, that man was on a tier. 1993, Michael Jordan, or was it 1996 Michael Jordan? No, it was 91 Michael Jordan. I'm tripping. 91 Jordan. Oh, 2000 Shaq. That's 3. 2006 Wade. That's 4. That's 4. Kevin Durant 17. That's 5. Um, That's 5. Uh, Was it 87 Magic or 88 Magic? I forget. Oh boy. 94 Elijah Wan. That's 6. 94 Elijah Wan. 11 Dirk. And this is in no order. 11 Dirk, which I believe that 11 Mavs team probably had the greatest playoff run of all time, in my opinion, given the circumstances. 11 Dirk. Jeez Louise. That's 7. Oh, I'm tripping. 2003 Duncan. 2003 Duncan. That's 8. No, I already said 2006 Wade. 2003 Duncan. 73 Kareem? No. Not 73 Kareem. Shit. 68 Wilt. 68 Wilt. So that would be 9. 68 Wilt. That would be 9. And then last, I really want to put a Bird season, but I think somebody had a better run. Golly, why is, who am I forgetting here? Oh, Kelly, we're talking great top 10 greatest playoff runs. NBA playoff runs, individual runs. I need one more. Oh, what a block. Good Lord. What a block. Oh, there's LeBron in transition. Get that layup there. Got it to go. There's a timeout coming. They cut it to 7. There was one more. It escapes me. Well, 2000, you know what? 2001 Iverson. 2001 Iverson. I like that. Yeah, 2001 Iverson. Yeah, isolated players, individual players. Not the full team, but individual players run. So, yeah, I think that works. Peyton said from 2017 to 2018, old Adonis. 2019, emerging Adonis. 2020 to mid-21, growing Adonis. 21 to present, new setup / blossoming Adonis. 400K since early 2001. Yeah, actually, yes. Now that I think about it, yeah. Ain't that crazy? Huh. That's wild. Indeed growing. I mean, the goal for this year is 1 million subscribers one way or another. I gotta do what I gotta do to get there. I've always been organic poppy, but I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I might have to start advertising, said Janice. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm really trying to close out 2023 with that goddamn $1 million. Or I said $1 million with 1 million subscribers. I ain't got no $1 million. Everybody ain't got no. I ain't got no money. But there is that. Well, yeah, you can always go. I want to pick one of each individual player. So if I had to say of all of the LeBrons, it would have to be the 2018 LeBrons. Say Ant. Saying the hacker. Why do I always say that wrong? But saying the hacker said, "Yo, Adonis, you got a couple questions for me." Well, feel free to drop it inside the chat room. SG said, "Do I think Miami's getting to 2-0 tonight?" Yes, I do. I hope they do. I hope so. How much did the Verizon TV cost? Okay. Do I think the Steelers would draft Joey Porter Jr. in the first round? Well, I did see something about them trading up to get Georgia's interior defensive lineman if he's on the board. But if he is not, I would not mind if they went and they grabbed Joey Porter Jr. simply because there's his family ties. 2 of that brother, his father and cousin, both were drafted by the Steelers. So with that being the case, there's already family ties that exist over there. But Pittsburgh, they need solidified corner. That's one, and then two, if they do need an interior defensive lineman as well. So either pick, I have no issue with. Then, secondly, how much does the Verizon TV cost? I didn't know Verizon sold TVs. I know there's smart TVs or whatever the case is. So if there's a Verizon TVs, I legitimately don't know. But cable, what is it right now? I have the triple play for cable landline. Yes, my family still uses a landline phone and internet, and that's all $180 for all three. Granted, it was the older deal. Actually, no, I think it's more because now all of the televisions are HD. So I think it might be 280. But yeah, there was that. My thoughts on Allen Robinson trade. I don't know what's going on with Allen Robinson and why he's declined so incredibly fast, but he's been really underutilized. But I'd be lying if I didn't give some of the burden, or I should say, some of the underachievement on his shoulders. So with that being the case, and going to Pittsburgh, which is wide receiver university, I can only hope that he overperforms. Now, granted, there are some who don't necessarily get their opportunity to be utilized to their full potential. And given that you have a incredibly young quarterback in Kenny Pickett, you have George Pickens, who's going into his second year, Deontay Johnson, who I think is going into year 5 or whatever. There's only so much, and Pat Fryermuth at tight end. There's only so many targets that one can get, but one way or another, I think he can do well in Pittsburgh if they do play, to his strengths. Big Fat Paulie in the building. Said, good to see me back. Yes, indeed. I'm glad to be back. Payton said, take out the landline. How much would it cost? Would it be? Well, that's a question for an individual who could give you a quote, because hell if I know. But it probably, I would assume it would decrease by a third, but I'm not sure. And to be honest with you, I don't think I will ever remove the landline phone. Even after, my parents are called home to glory, I don't think I'll ever remove the landline phone, simply because of I don't want to say because of the nostalgia, but I just can't see that happening, because the goal is ultimately that this house will remain at least as long as I'm alive. It will remain a staple in my existence. Will I live here forever? No, not at all. But I will have a safe haven in New York, because I've always said New York is as we all know, New York is incredibly, expensive to live in. But if you don't have a mortgage, or you're not paying rent, and you live in a location where it's already paid off or whatever, you're in a spot where, hey, you got some wiggle room with your income. So there is that. But it is what it is. Big Fat Paul said, any advice for preparation of bariatric surgery? This is bariatric surgery. Let's Google that. Operation that makes changes to the digestive system. Well, I'm the wrong person to ask that, because I have no clue. Preparation for surgery, I've never had a surgery, so I cannot help you in that. I would assume, try to stay relaxed, calm, drink water, or something of that nature. But that's a question for Google and somebody else who's gone through a surgery procedure. Oh my, they're down by 13. Memphis is cooking even without Ja Morant. King Vine said, you didn't get a notification. Acknowledge me. Yeah, neither did anybody else. It took some time. Jeff in the building. What's going on? How long did you guys get any notification? Did anybody get a notification? I don't think so, because even for me, I didn't get a notification. The lead is up to 15. Call a timeout, pussy. The lead is up to 15. They don't need Ja out there. Don't say that too long. Biggest Night said, am I staying live for the Heat game? I'll probably stay live for the first quarter. Both back-to-back games, I don't know about all that. And said, beside the 2011 Dirk and MVP season, Dirk, which season do I think is Dirk's best season, in my opinion, of all of his years? 2003 was a pretty good Dirk. 2003 was a good Dirk. 2006 was a good Dirk as well. But of all of the seasons of Dirk Nowitzki, I think I would say probably 2003 was when he was still with Nash, I believe. Yeah, so I probably it's either 2003 or 2006. It's either 2003 or 2006. But if I had to pick between the two, I think I'll say six because they went the distance to the finals and ultimately lost. Yeah, it was a big block, a big ass gut fucking block. Oh, Big Fat Paula said weight loss. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, but still, I have no clue. Saying the hacker said, how much did the background cost for this? Each tile, I think each six tiles was maybe like $50 a piece by the six. Like this cost. How much did this cost me? Let me go to Amazon. How much did this cost me? Because I was like, man, let me get some soundproof. Like people think it's just like aesthetic or whatever. No, this is soundproof on the damn wall to try to add to the the quality of said stream. Let's see here. Soundproof. Let's see how much does it go. And then also there's a black behind this is another, so it's like tripled. Let's see here. It's six. One, two. Okay, so this is seven of them things. Seven by 28. So that would be 28 by 7. Approximately like $200 for everything. Yeah, approximately like $200 for everything. So all of these damn tiles that I put over there. No. He said habitual line stepper. No, they said outside of the 2011 championship Dirk and MVP Dirk in 2007, which Dirk would be the best. That's why they said that's why they didn't say 2007 because without question Dirk's best season is the MVP season. And then ultimately, the championship season would come secondly, but there is that. Peyton Patan on it said, by the way, proud to say that the project is up to 53,000 and a half words and 200 pages. You're starting another project alongside it. Also, you need one win from the Nets to this series to be satisfied. Fair enough. Congratulations on the project growing. Habitual line 7.5 said, do I think Lamar starts for the Ravens week 1? You hope to get D-Hop Ravens flock. I do believe that Lamar does start in week 1, but I also believe that this probably will be Lamar Jackson's last season because they can franchise tag him, and he would essentially have to just sit out the entire year. As the alternative, I think that's the only way that Lamar doesn't play for the Ravens because it seems as if they don't want to trade him no matter what, and they put in a bad word around the league about him getting traded. So with that being the case, I do believe that he will suit up in week 1 unless he's going to sit out, the entire year or prepare to sit out a great deal of the year to not play and pull like a Le'Veon Bell or some shit. Max said, what's up, man? Do I stream the Heat game? Let's go Heat. I'll probably stay live for the first quarter, but then I can't envision going live for both games. Ja walked so Mikey Williams could run. Don't get started with that. Don't do that. I mean, you're not wrong. Mikey Williams, don't get me wrong, he's a kid, but fucking retarded. I don't understand. I really don't understand it. Why try to live a life you don't have to live? You would never. It's not to say you're not like that. Like, yo, boy, you ain't tough. You can't beat nobody if you have to. But you have way too much to lose. Like, it don't make sense to me. And it's a running joke that you constantly talk about. I'm from the trenches. I'm this. I'm that. You not. Why? It's incredible. Jay Mayhem in the building said, good to have Chiseled back. You writing a term paper and having him in the background is going to help. Well, I'm happy to know that I can indeed help, and I'm ecstatic that you will get a great grade on the term paper because that's what we do. Julian said, you think Lamar needs an agent? It's his mother, isn't it? And yes, Lamar, I would say, needs an agent, yes, because there's a little bit of bias that's in there, but hey, we shall see how things play out. SG said, am I going to switch to the Heat Bucks when the Heat when it tips off at 9? I don't think I'm going to. I'll probably go back and forth. Oh wow, I'm bugging. So if the game starts at 9, yeah, so we'll simultaneously move right into it. You know what? Maybe depending on the time frame, because halftime this game, at the pace of how it's moving, will probably come out of halftime at about 8:50. So yeah, I'll probably be able to get at least a halftime of the Heat game, and who knows if I'm feeling up to it, then maybe we could go through. But I got to go to sleep a little bit early. I am low on sleep. I'll tell you that much right now. Good Lord, what the hell are the Lakers doing? They got to get it together. Mikey from the suburbs trying to act like John Wick. Ain't that the truth? Just like him, John Morant, both of them. It just doesn't make much sense. It really just doesn't make much sense to me. I can't wrap my mind around it, because here's where the frustration is, right? It's one thing if you come from that environment and you think that's your only way out, right? Which obviously it's not. But because when you have a warped sense of reality, then you'll think, oh man, the only way out is, sports or music. But when you legitimately have a bevy of different options, and moreover, you're actually good at the sports to where you've got deals and money coming in high school. Why would you ever have that jeopardized? Moreover, you have notoriety to the point where you have people around you who coach you on what is the correct moves to make outside of sports. So the fact that you can still be hot-headed and jeopardize something like that. Moreover, battery and assault with a weapon? Somebody call his father. He needs to give him a clubbing blow, because that's crazy. Julian said, oh, no, I just read that. What team do I think is going to the Super Bowl next year? Pittsburgh. It's too early to call. I'd have to see after the draft. Oh, Kennard in the corner for a 3. The lead's back up to 13. Leads back up to 13. Do I think Lamar can go to the Rams because Stafford is quite garbage? Well, I'm not going to say Stafford is complete garbage. I mean, the guy helped lead, the Rams to the Super Bowl just 2 years ago. Last year, he battled injury and underperformed. It's too early to call him garbage, but I don't think that the only way that he gets out there to L.A. is in free agency. So there is no sort of assets for a trade at this point for the Rams, because they gambled everything for the Super Bowl and ended up working out in their favor. So I don't see that one happening. I don't see that one happening. Jabal said he was making so much money in high school, he bought $1 million home in California. Ain't that crazy? You in high school, you're able to go ahead and buy a house. Now, granted, I highly doubt that he's the one who can sign off on it because he's a child. But still, like, it simply doesn't make much sense. And it's asinine. As a 3, as a 4, as a 5, as a 6, as a 7, as a 8, as a 9 to carry yourself in that manner. Like, it doesn't make sense. And I think people were talking about, man, what happened to the OGs? Man, forget the terminology of OG. You have parents who are watching you in the limelight. You have legitimate mentors in NBA players or older individuals who would categorize as OGs, so I understand what it is that I'm saying, but I don't like the terminology. I'm not familiar with it. But it's ridiculous. My top 3 teams to take the NBA championship this year. Well, before the Giannis injury, if for the East, I did have Milwaukee representing the East. But if I had to say 3 teams that I believe can go and win the championship, one, oh Jesus, they called offensive foul. I'll be damned. I would say one, the Milwaukee Bucks, well, no, with this Giannis injury, I believe Miami could mess around and take this doggone series, even if Tyler Hero's out. Who else in the East do I believe in? Philly, you know what? Yeah, boy, Philly's difficult. I think the champion will probably come from the West, if not the Miami Heat. So I would say Los Angeles, because they have the path that's open for them. If they don't fuck around and screw themselves this game. But Los Angeles has the path that's open for them, right? That's one. I believe they're a legitimate one. The Clippers or Suns, But the problem is the Clippers and Suns play each other in the first, round. So one of them has to go. So I would actually say the Suns. So I'll say the Lakers, the Suns. I really want to say Philly, but I believe Philly will let you down. So I would have to say if there's a third, and I'm not gonna say Miami because I don't want to show my bias, despite the fact that I do believe Miami. Their defense is not as good as it needs to be, but I do think that they can get there. Did they call a travel? Oh Jesus Christ, that's crazy. But I'll say Boston. So Boston, Phoenix, Boston, Phoenix, Los Angeles. I think that, and that's the Lakers, and that is. So I think I would say that much. No, here's the thing, right? I don't see the Lakers beating the Suns either, right? Denver, I don't believe in Denver. Oh wow, this man hit a three. I don't believe in Denver, but Denver and Phoenix should win that series, but Phoenix can shoot themselves in the foot. And then the Clippers, who I think if they're able to get past the Suns, I would take the Clippers to go all the way in the West. But I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. Like, there's no give me, situation. So there's no give me situation. So, I mean, I'm just looking forward to an exciting playoffs. But there's no guarantee like, yo, this team is going to be there in the end because it could be all over the place for all intents and purposes. That's offensive foul. They didn't call it. And that's a brick. Yeah, the Lakers can't score. We fixing to go to the half right here. The Lakers cannot score. Shovel in the building. Looking forward to the 2022 Chiseled Adonis Awards. I'll make one. We'll be doing an NFL draft live stream. I don't think I'll be going live for the NFL draft, but the Chiseled Adonis Awards, I am finally in the closing stages. This has been, remember, my initial plan was to have this, oh, good Lord, that's a huge defensive foul. My initial plan was to have it done 2 weeks after the fucking Super Bowl, but my God, you talk about busy, it's ridiculous. So there is that. But no, I don't think I'll be going live for the NFL draft. Bob said you don't trust your Sixers. Doc is gonna fuck this up once again. We shall see. Where's my water? Oh, here we go. If Giannis is out, you can book the Celtics as champions. The Celtics have incredible depth on their bench, and their starters are nothing to, scoff at, right? And truly, outside of injury, I think Boston can once again repeat in the East. The only competition that I think they have is if they run into Milwaukee at full strength. But with Giannis, being out, Miami, this is a must-win game. If this man hits this three, I was about to say, they go into the break with a 15-point lead. But here's the thing, Memphis needs to keep the same momentum in this second half. They cannot afford to fuck themselves. James said you don't trust Tibbs with the Knicks as well. You still have them winning the series in 7, but he's going to run the players to the ground in round 2 should they make it. Here's the thing with the Knicks, right? The Knicks can beat Cleveland, but Cleveland can beat the Knicks. So I do see it going 7 as well. And just like you said, he'll probably run them into the ground in the second round. I could probably see New York winning against Cleveland. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I could see them probably winning against Cleveland, but that's as far as they would go. Julius Randle would just have to. He's not in a position where he can have a bad game at all. Brunson would have to continue to be consistent as well. Quickly, all these other, but above all else, Julius Randle cannot, under any circumstances, have a bad, like a terrible game. He cannot. He cannot. Lakers got to make these free throws. You're not wrong about that. Mac Duffness said, as a Pittsburgh fan alone, how happy am I to see the Pirates play well right now? Well, I mean, I don't watch baseball, and my only I Steelers are my favorite football team, of course, and I'm a bandwagon Penguins fan only because when I started. Well, I can't really say when I started watching football. I was watching football since fucking 2000. But what was it? I think it was the Super Bowl season in 2008. The game was played in 2009. The Penguins also won the cup during that year. And I was watching a little bit of hockey at the time. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. How cool is that? Pittsburgh won. Pittsburgh won. Yeah, so I'm not really big into to hockey, and then also baseball. In baseball, I don't really watch much baseball there, but then I guess in baseball by default, I'd be what a Yankee guy. But I'm not really big into baseball at that either. So it is what it is. Mr. GH2 I want to say welcome back from the Shadow Realm. Hopefully, what you sent me makes it there soon. Well, when it does get there, hey, it'll come in, and then I'll probably be able to be live as long as I don't have any blocks, God willing. But I should probably have it, and I'll mention it on the live stream. I'll shoot you a message on Discord as well. Martinez said Kings, they can mess around as long as they contain the Warriors. No, I do believe the Kings will beat the Warriors. I do believe barring injury, I do believe the Kings will beat the Warriors. The only thing is, the Kings, given the bracket, if I'm not mistaken, the Kings would have to play the winner of Memphis and Los Angeles. So because it would be, let's just say the Lakers win. I don't see the Kings beating the Lakers because they'll have no answer for Anthony Davis. None whatsoever. Now, granted, the Lakers won't have any answer for De'Aaron Fox. But then you have to go blow for blow, pause. And I think the Lakers, as long as they don't play like freaking idiots like they did today, if they can get by Memphis, I think they can take the Kings. Jay, the 90s kid said notifications failed you. Oh, no, they failed everybody. Like, legit, nobody got a notification. Because I'm coming fresh off of a block. YouTube does not have me in their good graces. So, of course, they are not going to give me any kind of leeway nor traffic. So, do not be upset. You did not see anything. Curry Life said, imagine LeBron playing in the NBA back in the 90s. I think he would get bullied. I disagree because you have somebody who is 6'8", 6'9", 260 pounds, runs a 4.4, can jump out of the gym. I don't see him getting bullied. Now, do I see him crying to the referee? Probably, but does that change his effectiveness in the game? Absolutely not. But again, as I've always stated, when you talk about taking a player and dropping them in a different decade, you have to incorporate the sports science, the sports medicine, the money, the notoriety, the media coverage, and everything that comes with it. It's a little bit different when you're playing back then. However, do I still see LeBron dominating and playing at the same level? Yes. Because he is an absolute freak of nature. We're talking about one of the two greatest players to have ever played. He can play in any era. I think it's crazy for us to talk about top 2, let alone top 5, 10 players that can't play in different eras. That I think that's wild. To talk about, because like for example, that's almost looking at we could look at it in football terms. That's like saying, all right, well, somebody like Jerry Rice, or I should say somebody like Deion Sanders couldn't play in this particular era. Hell, we could stay in basketball. That's like saying Charles Barkley couldn't play in this era because he wasn't a great shooter. That's ludicrous. Shaq couldn't dominate in this era because, well, the defense would stretch, him out on when, or I should say on the when he's on defense, they would pull him out of the paint. He'd be out of space. It's like, fam, we got to consider when you're talking about the greatest players of all time, they are not the greatest because they played in a particular era. They're the greatest because they dominated in their era. And if you dominate in your era, you more often than not can dominate in other eras. This ain't somebody who was average. We're talking about somebody who was, absolute dog, beast, if you will. Kawhi would average 23, 7, and 5 in the 90s. Here's why Kawhi would average that 23, 7, and 5. Because Kawhi doesn't play a lot of games. If Kawhi has to play a full season, because we're talking about 90s basketball where you're expected to play through injury and everything like that, I don't see that happening for Kawhi. Kawhi doesn't have load management. He can't necessarily rest his body and all the other rehab and all this other stuff. Fam, Kawhi would mess around and He'd probably be, I don't want to say out the league, but you have to consider the sports medicine, the sports rehab, all this other stuff. Kawhi probably don't come back the same guy. Hello, he's Penny Hardaway. Well, I can't say Isaiah Thomas with the torn Achilles because that was towards the twilight of his career. But it's completely different. Like when we talk about guys who are injured, like for example, Paul George, hello, it's over. Once he break that leg, it's over. Like there's you can try to come back, but the sports medicine's not the same. We're talking 20, Jesus Christ, what, about to be 30 years into the past? Because what, 92's 30 years ago. Good Lord. Wow, I feel old. But it's completely different when you go back, 30, 20, 30 years. We don't got the same. Like motherfuckers tear their ACLs and they're back on court, on the field, wherever they may be, in 6 to 9 months. That's not happening 30 years ago. It's completely different. Scott said 23, 7, and 5 are good numbers in the 90s. It's great numbers in the 90s. That's great numbers in the 90s. But if you're unavailable, I mean, hell, he'll put in what, 20, 25 games, and he'll give you those points and those averages. If Doc doesn't win a ring, he needs to get fired. You know what's funny? Doc Rivers, for all intents and purposes, I don't, although he's got, I think it's the 4th most playoff wins all time. Most would consider him a top 20 coach or whatever the case may be. For me personally, Doc, and it sucks that I have to say this because I hate the terminology. Doc Rivers, overrated. When you talk about greatest basketball coaches, you can't just you can't blow 3-1 leads in the postseason. You can't keep coming up short, and I'm supposed to keep sitting over here and give you your flowers. You got to win multiple championships. It's a team accomplishment, but my God, Doc Rivers, I don't think there's a coach. Like, he's legitimately the NBA Marty Schottenheimer, but has a championship. Like, it's ridiculous. It hurts me to say Doc Rivers overrated, but my God. Like, how many times do you come up short? Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Doc, when he was in Boston, Doc got all the fucking respect I got from him. He got all the respect I got from him. But my God. He's in Orlando. All right, we're going to blow some doggone, we're going to blow leads. Go to Boston. He had to run. They won with that one championship dynasty that they got. I said, all right, great. 2008, magnificent. 2009, they probably would have went back, but KG back fucked up. You can't do nothing about that. 2010, I still feel as if Kendrick Perkins ain't get hurt, Boston wins that championship. Well, we talk about Kendrick. Yes, Kendrick Perkins don't get hurt. Boston wins the goddamn championship. Period. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Then, after that, of course, Miami had their number. There's only so much that you could do. But Mans went to Los Angeles with the Clippers, and they couldn't get the job done. How? It's ridiculous. Come on, man. No, here's the thing with Jerry Sloan, right? Now, here's the thing with Jerry Sloan. Jerry Sloan, similar to Marty Schottenheimer, same sort of situation. If anything, I think Jerry Sloan would actually fit the Marty Schott, him, George Karl as well. But I think definitely more Jerry Sloan than George Karl, with being the Marty Schottenheimer of the NBA. But here's the only difference, right? He has a legitimate right, because at his peak, when he finally got the squads that could take them over the hump, they ran into the greatest player of all time. Like those Utah teams, literally right there on the cusp. They didn't necessarily fuck themselves. They just ran into the greatest player of all time. That doesn't take anything off of his shoulders. But, Doc living off 2008, I mean, shit. You're not wrong. It's ridiculous. Gotta be kidding me. Rate 1 to 10. What's Kendrick Perkins' handles at? Shit. Where they got that compilation where son is dribbling, Kendrick Perkins handles on a scale of 1 to 10. I'll give him a 3. I'll give him a 3. Sir Chop said Doc should be ashamed for not winning at least 2 rings with the Clippers. Well, I don't know about winning at least 2 because championships ain't easy to win, right? But that 2014 year, that was their opportunity. The Spurs were on a mission. But that 2014 year, that was their opportunity. 2014, 15, they ended up taking out 15. They took out the Spurs in the first round, and then I believe they blew the 3-1 lead in 2000. Yeah, they blew it to the Rockets. I think it was Houston. 15, they blew the 3-1 lead to the Rockets. Yes, there we go. No, Dut reacts. He didn't blow it to a 3-1 lead twice. He's done it 3 times. Or is it 4 times? I forget. Was it 3 times or 4 times? Because he did it early in his career. Was it with Orlando? In like 2003. Atlanta? Orlando? I forget. Then again, 2020 against Denver. 2015 against Houston. And it's only 3. Okay, yeah, it's 3 times. Daniel in the building, what's going on? Yeah, and the Rockets got blasted by the Warriors, yes, indeed. Was that the year the Rockets were 41-41? No. I think that was 2016. That was a better Rockets team on that particular year. Jonathan said, how many rings do I think Kobe finishes with if Chris Paul trade wasn't vetoed? Oh, wow. If the Chris Paul trade wasn't vetoed, Paul at that time was the best point guard in the league. Argue with your mama. How many other championships could they have gotten? Okay, so for one, 2011, I believe that was going into the 2011 season. So if they played Miami in 2011, I think they probably would have got them. But 12, it really depends. You know, I want to say they'll get at least 1. 2, I don't know. Because at that point, the league was already adjusting to start having teams gang up together. So with that being the case, yeah, I think they probably get 1. Because you've got to get a bit more to try to structure the entire team and everything. I think they get 1. Danny said, how many rings do I think the Heat get if Carmelo joined instead of Chris Bosh? 1. I think they get 1, and then that would have been it. Because Bosh was crucial at that power forward position. Because here's the problem, right? Melo was all right on defense at that stage in his career. He wasn't terrible. He wasn't significantly great, or whatever the case was. But he was decent on defense, right? But the problem is, how do you play? How does the Heat get in position? Because Wade, slasher, at that time, probably the best slasher in the league at that particular time. Mid-range was on point. Melo, absolute bully. Bron, facilitator, everything of that. And he was playing his best basketball in Miami, right? You can argue, when he went back to Cleveland as well. But I think Miami was the best version of LeBron. You think Melo takes a step back like Bosh did? I don't think so. Because remember, Melo has always, everybody has said it. Chauncey talked about it. A number of different people talked about it. Melo's mentality was simply like, yo, I'm out there to go get 30. Remember what the Heat looked like those first 12, 15 games together in 2011? It was brutal. So truly, I think if it's Melo, Bron, Wade instead of if it's Melo, Bron, Wade instead of Bron, Wade, Bosh, they probably only get 1. I think they would have been able to beat OKC in 2012, but I don't see them beating the Spurs with Melo instead of Bosh. I don't see them, winning against the Mavs, in the same sort of, Twilight Zone kind of season. I don't see it happening. I don't see that happening. The Ninja Chef says without Ray Allen, they'd only have one ring. Well, I mean, Ray had that incredibly clutch shot, but let's not make it seem as if there wasn't a virtuoso performance from LeBron. But still, I mean, you're not wrong. You need that shot there. The only reason why I say that I don't think that it would happen because Bron, or I should say, Wade took a step back. Bosh took a step back. I don't see Melo at that stage in his career saying, "Nah, I don't see that happening. He ain't gonna take no step back." Mark Jackson in the building. Put 2 on. Say, how am I feeling this evening? I'm feeling good. Yeah. Whoa. Daniel said, fuck this basketball talk. It's beat meat time. Sir, wait a minute. Hold on. Sir, what's going on here? What are you talking about? It's what time? You need to relax. You need to relax. Danny said if he wants to win multiple rings, then yes. But here's the problem. That's one of the issues that people have, or I should say Melo's always had. Because his individual performance has always trumped the team performance with the appearance of how he's played the game. That's not to say he didn't go out there and want to win. Of course he wants to win, but he wants to be the main contributor by all, counts. He is not here to sit over. If remember what they said, like if the Nuggets won a game, but Melo had like 13 points, he'd be sitting there on the bench feeling down. Like, yo, y'all just won. This man is upset that he ain't have 30. Like, that's crazy. Malone in the building. What's going on? Who do I have winning the championship? Miami Heat. Yo, they are struggling to get some baskets here. LA needs to put some points on the board. And they need a run. Terrible pass. Oh, that's a good steal right there. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Max Cross said, check Twitter. What's going on Twitter? Ninja Chef said, self-made worker equal OnlyFans. What does that mean? I mean, technically, content creators are self-made workers, so we all on OnlyFans? It's crazy. Why did the Lakers sign Thompson and not Cousins? I ain't gonna lie to you. Depends on what, because they just got motherfuckers on the bench. So I don't know. If you had to pick between the two, if I was LA, I would have brought in DeMarcus Cousins. Because let's just be honest, a washed DeMarcus Cousins is better than a full-strength Tristan Thompson. But Thompson ain't no bum, but this ain't 2016. He's not out there catching all kinds of boards. Oh, that's a double dribble. Mark Jackson put 5 on said, you had a question in your head for a minute. Can you create the best collegiate starting 5? The best collegiate starting 5 of all time? Okay. Best collegiate starting 5. Okay, who's the best college point guard of all time? Who would I put as the best college point guard of all time? Okay, so center would, without question, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Center is without question Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's one. I would have to have Kareem. Then give me at small forward. Larry Bird. Then shooting guard, Michael Jordan. My point, I'm trying to think who had a Magic is fucking Magic. So I'd have to put Magic at the 1. I know this is gonna be all over the place because I'm like incorporating NBA career and shit. But yo, they really losing by 20. No. If we're talking about college, collegiate starting 5, I don't think there's anybody who had a better college than Kareem. So Kareem, Larry, Jordan, Magic, and Leitner. Yeah. Yeah, and Leitner. Max Cross said check Twitter. Okay. Oh boy, Grant Hill, that's a good one as well. What's going on Twitter? Jonathan Majors. The hell's going on with him? Okay. What's going on over here? He said, what am I looking for? What am I supposed to look for here? Said check Twitter. I'm looking at Twitter. I don't understand. Well, there it is. We need more. Stop really missing some Kumite video. Well, it's coming back. It's coming back. I had to get unblocked because I was blocked. So people going to the Kumite momentarily. Which NBA player had the best MVP performance? Shaq 2000. He should have been the first ever unanimous MVP. Shaq 2000 was absolutely ridiculous. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Yeah, somebody said check Twitter. I'm like, check Twitter for what? That was kind of vague, Max Cross. Oh, there's another three. It's a brick. Still an 18-point deficit right here for the Lakers. If LeBron is, he better start going, bro, because these shots is not falling. LeBron better just start scoring himself, bro, and they're doubling him. They're doubling him. You might as well just go. Elliot said breaking white. NBA star Steph Curry is playing one game. Wait, he's playing game one against the Sacramento Kings. So wife of Stephen Curry has been caught roaming the streets with comedian Pete Davidson. Interesting. Okay. Seafaring. Punting. Punt it. Said, hello, brother. Recently subscribed to me because of the great content that I make, especially the commentary on the Slap Fighting Championship and boxing Willis Arm, best YouTuber. Well, I appreciate you. Shadow Gamer said he done bought the 14 grams of crack. Yeah, Detroit Urban Survival Training will be teaming up, or I should say battling against the teaming up Godzilla and King Kong. Dragoon said, you could be wrong, but the Panthers won't do any serious damage until year 2 with their young QB. Correct. Oh, whoa. The hell is Dylan Brooks doing? The hell is Dylan Brooks doing? Bron scored a basket. Dylan Brooks getting in people's face. Oh, he throwing elbow. Man. I get the competitiveness and you got the lead and the team is losing, but it's way too early to be talking shit. Like, don't get me wrong. That could be your personality and how you get down, but you don't do that. Fam, you're in game 2. You're down in the series. You may be up 16 points. You don't start talking shit. Don't poke the bear. Zach, I appreciate you. Oh, it's your first live that you popped in. How cool is that? Carr said, how do I see Tank versus Ryan in there? Oh, I think Tank is going to probably win. Ryan got fast hands, but I think Tank might just mess around and win. That dude, like, KOs, what was it, fucking, like 90% of the people he's battled? ASAP said, Adonis is back with the $50,000 giveaways. Hashtag never forget. What you talking about? What you talking about? Who said this? $50,000 giveaway. Where I got that money? Where's this coming from? Where's this coming from? I don't know where that's coming from. Glenn said, I hope the Lakers lose to make the Laker fans cry after ripping on us for losing to the Suns. Well, I mean, you guys can all hope, but we can still. It's a long game remaining. Let me see what the son of a bitch. What channel is the goddamn other game on? Hold on, wait a minute. KT Chris said that I see your chat. No, I did not. Let me scroll up. Okay, you said you made a story time on your, video. Talked about how you were a fan of Dynasty Warriors. Games you put 3,000 words. Oh well, how interesting is that? Cue the fart, said Borges. Ignored my question. Fam, do you know? I can't read all the questions. I got to scroll up to go find it. Q. First off, kind of name is Cue the fart. You just fart on cue? You walk around and pass gas? You flatulence poppy up this motherfucker? Why your name is Cue the fart? Now, nevertheless, you said, y'all know if you're watching Backlash. Why would you ask the chat if they're watching Backlash and get upset at me that I ain't read it? Come on now. You ask me if I'm watching Backlash. And yes, I will be watching Backlash. When is Backlash? Hold on, wait a minute. Backlash 2023. Is that this weekend? Oh, no. Is it? Yeah, I'll be live for it. I'll be live for it. Why not? This man over here, cue the fart. I'm watching Backlash when it's so. Yeah, I'm going to watch Backlash. Cue the fart. Somebody fart on you. You stink. How about that? Cue the Backlash. I take a whiff. It's you. I said cue the Backlash. You cue the fart. Damn bastard. Cue the fart. What the fuck wrong with you? Get it together. Cue the fart. She gonna be in my mind at like 3 a.m. I'm gonna wake up to take a piss in the middle of the night. Some motherfucking name was Cue the fart. Jada Kid said I'm on his ass. He on his own ass. Cue the fart. Fuck wrong with him? Cue the fart. I'm out to tell my father when he come. You know this dude's name is Cue the fart. He what? His name is Cue the fart. Okay, let me go see if I can find. Let me get my goddamn remote. Hold on, wait a minute. I need something. I need something to pop up over here. Pass the time. Cue the fart. Who names themselves that? Gotta be a child.
You're a child!
Come on now.
Since you want to be a f***ing clown, I thought I should let you know the circus is 9 miles in the opposite direction.
Ridiculous. You're lucky I don't call in the cavalry. Nah.
Rabbit Wolverine, Chris Benoit.
Yeah. I got the remote. Wait a minute. Is the Heat game on NBA TV? Ah, son of a bitch. God damn it. Something's wrong with my NBA TV. Oh, that's a bastard. Yeah, I'd have to go on the other television because something's wrong with the NBA TV here. Damn. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, it's clipped for that. Nothing I could do for that. Yeah, let's say put it on a different. Hold on, wait a minute. Did they? Maybe if it's on. No, it's on NBA TV. Yeah, there ain't shit I can do about that. God damn it. Can't even simultaneously watch both games. That sucks. It is what it is. Dwayne Pafavon said, what do I think about Green getting ejected? Oh, I think it's bullshit. I think it's bullshit. And the fact that they said, well, you know, given his history, that's bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. Keep it a buck. Anybody who watches that shit, what the hell what is Draymond supposed to do? He grabbed his leg. What is he supposed to do? Look at the position where he's at. Where is he going to land? What is he supposed to do? Oh, he shouldn't have jumped off of him. Oh, come on now. Doom music producer and game developer keeps saying, no. What's going on here? They called 3 seconds. Wow. He just came down with the ball. That's brutal. Bally Sports on TV too? Shit. I think that was a bad call, but it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. Let me see if I have a different. Nope. Yeah, I'd probably have to. It is what it is. Tyrone said, you understand the ejection, but suspended is too far. I agree. I think they probably should have just did like double text and then moved on with the rest of it, but I can get the flagrant. But suspension is crazy. Suspension is absolute crazy. Good pass. Oh, they're calling the foul now. The league got soft. Ejection for that. Yeah, well, the league had been soft. They be throwing double text for motherfuckers staring at each other menacingly. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I don't like it at all. Like it's getting. Wow, how long is he suspended for? He's out for one game. Here's the thing, though. It's a must-win for the Warriors, obviously. One of these days, you want to see an NBA referee catch a stray? What does that mean? Like a stray what? A stray elbow? Certainly, you're not talking about bullets. Don't take a three. Don't take a three. They still up by 15 here. Yeah, LeBron might as well just go himself. This man's got 20 points already. He's got to keep going. Great deflection by LeBron. LeBron just got to go himself, bro. When did they make it illegal to pass the ball back to the ref? Well, I guess it's just if you pass the ball menacingly, then you can mess around and get a delay of game. Refs on a power trip, you're not wrong about that. Danny said if you stare at the ref too long, it's a technical foul. You're not wrong about that. He's trying to intimidate me. Yo, how the hell does the assistant coach reach at the ball, bro? That should have been some sort of call on the bench because what a pass, bro. But LeBron got to finish that. If they don't go to Rui in the post, then it's not going to be work. I don't even think they're letting Son. Has he came back? Because I didn't see him on the floor in the second half. I think I'm tripping. Maybe I didn't see him. Oh, ball out of bounds. They got to start attacking the basket. Now, don't get me wrong. It appears that the interior defense today is on point for Memphis. But, my God, they got to start attacking the doggone basket. You think the refs got soft? The NBA got soft. Dwayne Patuan said Sacramento is sending Oakland home. Well, I mean, they're no longer in Oakland, but, I mean, you're not wrong. I do predict that Sacramento will win the series. Oh, good pass. Kennard got that corner. Oh, wow, he should have made that one right there. Push. Push. Go attack the basket, dummy. Go attack the basket. Oh, Rui's back in. Oh, there's a mismatch. Go to the paint, pussy. There you go. It's an 11-point game. It's an 11-point game. Scotty Barnes got ejected with one tech, and that tech was BS too. Fan. KT said he's going to give the referees a stunner barrage. Wide open three. It's a brick. Rebound. Here's an opportunity to cut it to one score, LA. They're on a 12-3 run. Go attack the basket. Don't start trying to shoot threes. Good Lord. I cannot believe these motherfuckers. Look at the spacing for LA. Just terrible. Good pass from Davis. Now they cut it down to 9, and now you call a timeout. This is ridiculous. It's great for them to attack the basket, but don't make it so freaking predictable. The Don said this is the best defense game Memphis had in a minute. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? They're not allowing points in transition. They're condensing. You know, I should say that they're forcing LA to shoot, but you can clearly see LA doesn't want to shoot because they're struggling to shoot. They're playing magnificent defense right now. Habitual line stepper said, dude said we call that a $20 pass, $10 finish. Well, James said it's going to be a tough stretch, but for former NBA players should be refs instead. I mean, you're not wrong, right? Former NBA players, I think if there was some sort of transition for post, playing days, if you wanted to go into, officiating, that should be an option for, retired players. Because when it comes to judgment, who would know better than a retired player? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Basili said, you're a lifelong Lakers fan, but the Lakers are the most inconsistent team in the NBA this year. You just want this season to end. AD can't stay healthy, and they were stuck with Westbrook and Pat Bev too long. Well, they ended up making the trade, right? They made the trade, and they acquired a pretty good squad. And after the break, they, if I'm not mistaken, had the best record in the West to make the run to the postseason. So with that being the case, despite the fact they were very inconsistent, you got to look at the silver lining of this second half of the playoffs. This second half of the season, they've been on point. But in a game like this, it's rather interesting that they're underperforming. But we've seen Memphis play good without Ja last year, so, I mean, I'm not surprised. I'll can. There's no I'll because there's no L in there. I said I'm the GOAT. I am no GOAT, but I appreciate you. Have I played WWF WrestleMania 2000 on the N64? Yes, I have the game right over there. Duncan Robinson started. Oh my. Smush Parker is a ref. Oh yes, I do. He fat now. If I'm not mistaken, Smush Parker fat now. Did Giannis end up playing? Nope. Giannis still he was unavailable for the squad. How the fuck does Brooke Lopez have 8? Come on, Miami. What are y'all doing? Yeah, I bet they taking advantage of Duncan Robinson. Bam is 2 of 6. I mean, at least he's taking shots, but Jesus Christ. Come on, Miami. Do what you got to do. Take care of business. And Victor Oladipo better get some fucking minutes. How's LA looking? Just came in from the gym. LA is looking very unproductive here this evening. So it's on them to do better because they have not played very well this game. And Memphis is probably having their best defensive game in quite some time here tonight. Miami starting 5 is so undersized in comparison to Milwaukee without Giannis. Ain't that something? No reason the Heat shouldn't win tonight with Giannis out. No. Miami has been incredibly inconsistent this season. So if they mess around and lose, I would not be surprised. However, here's the thing, right? Bam Adebayo had better get Brooke Lopez into fucking foul trouble. And then from that point, everybody should attack. Miami should have at least fucking 25 free throw attempts this game. At least. Even though they're on the road. They must attack. Fuck the three-point shot because that's always going to be there, despite the fact that they haven't been that great of a shooting three-point team this year. But one way or another, these motherfuckers, in fact, they might be the worst three-point shoot. I think they have the worst offense in the league. Like the worst scoring offense in the league. Is Miami like their bottom half? Well, not even bottom half. They're like bottom 5th. Like it's terrible. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But what they need to do is attack. They really need to attack. Get to the cup, get to the cup, get to the cup, get to the cup, get to the cup. That's it. The three-point shots will be there. You'll be able to kick it out. They'll start to condense, and then you can start to let loose. But go to the cup, go to the cup, go to the cup, period. 27th, you think? Yeah, fair enough. Jaren Jackson only got 7 points. He started out the game apparently somewhat aggressive, but then he had left the game due to tweaking his ankle, and then he fell on top of his, I believe it was Moody, and then he's back in, now still making very good game-winning plays, but finally, Memphis sees the ball go into the net. Victor says you can't figure out who's going to go to the NBA Finals and you love it compared to what we've seen in the 2010s. You're not wrong about that. Literally this year, it's anybody's game. Classic Man Q said, you turned 26 yesterday. You're one more year until you're what? 27. 363 days, 64 days away from being what age?
27.
27.
20.
Been set. It's a 6-point game, ladies and gentlemen. It is a 6-point game right now. Austin Reeves, 9 points. 3 minutes left to go here in the third. Milwaukee leading Miami 18-14. Jesus Christ, it's on NBA TV. Oh, good basket inside. 27. Now Memphis is starting to get back into the groove of things. After damn near 4 minutes with no baskets, they finally able to get. Oh wow, that's a travel. I'm shocked. That is a foul, but they should have called travel first. I hope they show the replay of his legs, bro. You can't tell me that wasn't no damn travel. Dude, LeBron gotta have a fucking double-digit scoring fourth quarter, bro. There is no reason why LeBron should not have a double-digit scoring fourth quarter. Shadow Gaming attack Triple J and drive the basketball. I mean, he is the defensive player of the year, but you got to try to see if you could get that brother in foul trouble. Lowry's coming in magnificent. Damn, it's on NBA TV. I'm sick. I was hoping I'd go live. I'd probably stay live for the damn game, but that seems as if that's fixing to be the case. Who do I have winning the championship? Miami. But it's a number. It's three different teams. So I would say it's a Boston, the Lakers, Boston, the Lakers, or Phoenix. So we shall see. There's a three. You got to knock that down. You're open. There it is. Great shot. The lead back up to 9. Oh, there's another shot from Hachimura, and it's good. Cut it back down to 7. 2 minutes left to go here in the third. 2 minutes. Us. It is us. What are they doing? Oh, that's wide open. Take that shot again. Bang! Luke Kennard with the 3. Hello. They find the 3-point stroke. Pause. Jamal said, "Do I know how to speak French?" I do not. Oh, AD got blocked from behind. Did they get the ball back? Yes, they did. Transition. Slow it down, Jones. Slow it down. Oh, he gonna keep it himself. But man's got blocked. It's time to push. Take advantage. Get the ball to Bron. Good pass. Good pass. Son lost the basketball. What were they doing there? You got to finish there. I don't know why LeBron keep trying to pass the basketball, bro. He need to set the tone and just go himself. Bro. AD is not looking like AD this game. Bron need to set the tone and just go himself, bro. Ja looked like a colorful pencil. You're not wrong about that. He got that Michael Jackson glove on, too. Compression glove. Annie, are you okay? Say, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? What's going on? LeBron been passive all game because he's trying to get his teammates involved, but there's times in which you just got to put your head down and go, bro. You got to go and set the tone. Yeah, Reeves lost the basketball. There ain't nothing you could do about that. Minute left to go here in the third. Oh, Miami down by 9. What the fuck? Come on. They about to get another basket. It's about to go extend. Well, I can't even say it's about to become double digits because it's already double digits. Bang, gets it to go, 12-point lead. Memphis got a little bit of a, well, I can't say they're going on a run because I think both teams have scored the same amount for the most part. These too much of these pump faking, but does get the basket. Mark Jackson said, so about that Melo talk, how many rings do you think the Bulls would have had if they snagged Melo in 11 and 12? The Bulls could have gave the Heat a run for their money in I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think unless they beat Miami in 2012, I don't see the Bulls team winning a championship. Unless they beat Miami and then go on to play OKC, I don't see them winning a championship. Because 2011, I think the Mavericks were just destined to win that, despite the fact that I can't say destined because fucking LeBron came up short. So you know what? I'll take that one back. I think they probably can get 11. Yeah, I think they can get 11, but I don't know. It's difficult to go and win those championships, man. The Cube. Whoa. Shadow Gamer said, raise your hand if you're getting cheeks after the game. Oh, this man got some escorts. Bulls would have had at least been to a finals. Imagine if they had Melo. Well, I can't say it's a guarantee that they would have made it to the finals, but if they did have Melo, that adds more scoring. But then you have to consider the Bulls were a defensive squad. Oh, wow, LeBron with a super air ball. Jesus Christ. But they were a defensive squad. You add in Melo. Does he add to the defense or does he take away from it? So that's where things are, a little bit interesting. Yeah, they should have faced off in 2012, but then, Rose got hurt. But Seeley said, do you think the Lakers should move on from AD after this year? He's so fragile. How are you going to miss more games than a 38-year-old LeBron? You're not wrong about that. I've already said they should have let AD go. I said when they had the whole Russell Westbrook debacle and everything where they kept blaming Russ for everything, I said, fam, you got a better chance moving forward keeping Russ and actually adapting to his game and getting rid of AD than the other way around. AD got to go, bro. That man is never healthy. You got to let him go. If I was them, I'd trade that man ASAP. I'd trade that man ASAP. He can't stay healthy. What do I think happens to Zion with his history of injuries? Bro, he need to get a fucking the right people around him. Because how is it that the team clear you, but your own personal people, they ain't clearing you, and then you talk about you don't want to play unless you start to feel like yourself, and you got fucking teammates who battling through injuries and shit. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Who do you replace him with? Man, shit. Let's see here. Who would I replace him with? I would just get a series of different sort of players around that you could possibly package and trade later down the line. I don't even think you got to go like big player for big player. But I would move him. Who's somebody who's probably looking to dip? Shit, you could package him in a deal to probably try to see if you could scheme your way to get Dame. And then you could just have a series of different sort of bigs that you can work around. Let's see here. Just move. You got to just move on from AD, bro, because this man is just not. He's just not healthy, man. Dedon said you'll take 60 games of AD and healthy in the playoffs in 99% of the league. Fuck that. Hold on to AD. No, here's the problem, right? 60% AD, and you have a possibility of maybe making it to the playoffs. Like, you have to consider the Lakers. It took everything for them to qualify to make it to the postseason. Because AD's always out, and the regular season is pretty much a season of trying to identify what is the winning series or rotation of players so that you can go into the postseason and run that doggone rotation. Because this man is so unavailable, it's damn near impossible to set up the proper rotation that you need to win, nor the what's the word that I'm looking for? The cohesiveness of the unit. The chemistry, that's the word I'm looking for. The chemistry of the unit. So with AD not being available, it's like, fam, what the hell we need this man for? It's not a guarantee that you're going to be in the playoffs by the end of the year. LeBron is 38. He's going to be 39 next year. He is doing everything in his power to fight off Father Time. With that being the case, it's not a guarantee he's going to keep playing at this incredible high level. Mark Jackson said Porzingis would low-key be nice on the Lakers. I think he works for the system, but then you'd have to get way more than just Porzingis in the trade. Ted said, Daddy Chiseled is live. What's good, brother? What you mean by that? Well, what's going on here? Daddy Chiseled. Where's that coming from? What's going on over here? Into the fourth quarter we go, ladies and gentlemen. Into the fourth quarter we go. Lakers finally won a quarter in this game, but only by 3 as they still trail 83-71. Well, 73 now. It is a 10-point game, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the fourth quarter. Put your 4s up, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat room if you haven't already. Sound the alarm. What time is it? Fourth quarter? Yeah. It's put up or shut up time right now. Yeah. Will the Lakers take a commanding 2-0 lead, or will Memphis hold on to even up the series at 1-1 without Ja? Yeah. Let me talk to you. 83-73, 11 minutes left to go here in the fourth. Oh, wow, LeBron James with a hook shot. Should have did that to break the doggone record. Oh, that man just got tossed to the ground. Ragdolled that man. If I'm LA, I'm manipulating my way to get into the bonus. I would do everything in my power to get myself into the bonus right here. Dylan Brooks one-on-one with LeBron James. Turnaround jumper coming. Turnaround, fadeaway jumper. There it is. Bam. Good pass inside. Jaren Jackson came over for help. He shouldn't have did that. The lead is down to 8. Very good pass from LeBron to Vanderbilt. What series am I going live for? What next series? No, I'm going to go live. I'm going to try to go live as many games as I can, or I should say as many days as I can. I'm going to try to go live each day for the most part. But it's no like isolated series that I am, relatively attached to per se. So there is that. Hokage said, I disagree with getting rid of AD unless you got a superstar of equal value back. I understand the availability is the best ability, but you can't get enough small pieces to make the difference. You're not wrong. I mean, you're not wrong. See, the thing is, although whenever talking about superstars, I always say if you're going to trade away a superstar, you've got to get a superstar back. But the fact that AD's constant injuries, which seem like it's ridiculous. It's almost like somebody who has a paper cut but somehow turns into an infection. You sneeze and all of a sudden you in the hospital or something of that nature. Like AD's injury history is ridiculous. So with that being the case, and because LeBron is aging or whatever the case may be, you can't afford, why God, what a pass from LeBron. You can't afford to continually have this man be unavailable constantly, year in, year out, because you don't know how much longer LeBron is going to continually play at a high level. Oh, my God. Schroeder went right into fucking Jaren Jackson's goddamn knee or something like that. Oh, he is holding on to his eye. He is in pain. He only weighs about like $160, but I know he's not feeling good about that. 10 minutes, exactly 10 minutes remaining here. I got my wish Oladipo's in. Magnificent. Oh, Miami cut the deficit down to 5. They need to mess around and get a bit closer. Come on now. Help me out here. Come on, Miami. VKRTM said, you remember when the Lakers blamed the fictional character for not making the finals in a cartoon movie? Chevron Patuon said, do I enjoy doing live streams or doing YouTube? I mean, the live streams are on YouTube, so I'd assume both. But I'd be lying to you if I said the live streams aren't incredibly fun. Like, I'm low-key. I'm going to create a, I already have a Twitch channel, but I have to figure out how, Twitch works and all this other stuff and see if maybe I could do, like, simulcast, all the other stuff. But I really enjoy the live streams. Like, Marvin, the resident Hobbit, was telling me, like, fam, the live streams is something that's incredibly, incredibly entertaining and everything. So I said, okay, interesting. Fam, you got to shoot, LeBron. You got to shoot. Like, LeBron need to be aggressive, bro. You got to stop with this whole facilitating passing bullshit, bro. You got to go score. You looking crazy right now. LeBron is looking crazy right now. You got to go score. Chevron Patuon said, oh, no, I just read that. He said, any update for the NFL awards? I am in the finishing stages of the doggone NFL awards. Like, the amount of things that I've been in the midst of working on, it's been a bit difficult. But in the final stages of the Chiseled Awards. Made with Magic said, how long do I think Bronny will keep his hair? His hair? Hell if I know. 11-point lead for Memphis. 9:06 left to go here. Dut React said, who's my MVP? Well, as much as I want to give the award to Joel Embiid, Giannis got a legitimate argument, and so does Jokic, but it'd be either Embiid or Giannis, and Giannis really has a great argument, but Embiid hasn't won it. And just because you haven't won it doesn't mean that you should win it. So I'm going to tell you the truth. I think Giannis is the MVP. But if Embiid wins it, I got no problem with that. And Jokic has been an absolute baller as well. But I think Embiid is probably going to go ahead and win it. But I wouldn't be upset about Giannis is probably going to go ahead and win it. But I'm pulling for, Embiid first, then Giannis, then Jokic. But it's so incredibly close. It is so incredibly close. Like, if Jokic wins it, I'm not going to be upset about that. If Giannis wins it, I'm not going to be upset about that. If Embiid wins it, I'm not going to be upset about that. If Tatum wins it, I think we got to have a conversation. I think we got to have a conversation. Predator Patuan said, do you want to poly with, do I want to poly with your two dad, add some color? What does that mean? Do I want to poly with your two dad, add some color? What does that mean? Made with Magic said, who do I got, the Cavs or the Knicks? I think the Knicks will probably win the series. I think it'll go to 7. I believe that series will go to 7. Bronny Gamer, what's going on? What if Mikal Bridges went? Well, shit. At that point, what if KD wins it? He's the first ever 55, 40, 90, player. RJ Barrett is the key for the Knicks. Yes and no, but they gotta be able to. I think, like I said earlier, Julius Randle can't have a bad game at all. Predator said a threesome with your two dads. Oh, you're asking if I would like to participate in a threesome with your two dads. First off, hey yo, sir, what part of the game is that? What kind of stream you think this is? What kind of content creator you think I am? He's on OnlyFans. I'm not. What's going on? Secondly, fuck no. Hell I look like? Do I look like I like being sodomized up the poop chute? No, sir. What's going on? Just because your dads are strictly dickily does not mean I'm somebody who's interested in that alternative lifestyle. So I will decline your offer, and you should probably find somebody who is of that rainbow persuasion to participate in the homosexual activity going on in your house. What's going on here? Man thought this was a Dylan Mulvaney stream. Fuck going on? Only found out who that gentleman was this past week. What the fuck going on? People keep sharing this dude. Dude looks like a lady. It is a lady. No, it's not. It's a different conversation. 86, 75, 850 on the clock. Braun with a brick. Darian said, you hope that Joel wins it. Wins it so people can stop crying. I can't take another year if Embiid got robbed. I mean, shit. People are always going to talk about, man, somebody got robbed of their award and everything. Dylan Brooks inside with a brick. Lakers basketball. Fam, it's time for AD and LeBron to take over. D-Lo has done what has D-Lo done today? What has D-Lo done today? D'Angelo Russell has 3 points on 7 shots, and he's 1 of 7. That is atrocious. LeBron scored 20 in the first half, and did he even score in the third? Well, now he's finally scored. Did LeBron even score in the third? I said he needs to have at least 10 points in he needs to have at least 10 points in the fourth quarter, but my God. Oh, there's a 3. Lead is up to 12 now. Dylan Brooks with a 3. Did LeBron even score in the third? Nope. Or he did score in the third. He made a 2-point shot. And a couple of free throws. So I'll take that back. He did score in the third. But my God. Chevron for 5 on us. I mean, they do call you Sugar Daddy Chiseled. I call it a triple threat match. What is going on? Ooh, Dylan Brooks trying to get in people's face. The Heat Bucks game is going to come down to who can do better in the paint. You're certainly not wrong there. And right now, it looks like Miami is getting they're down by 10. Come on now, Miami. Be better. I just threw the bat. God damn it. The crowd is chanting beat LA. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Dylan Brooks getting in people. Whoa, what kind of defensive call was that? You saw Darren Ham? This brother what is going on? Man, it's tripping. What kind of defensive call was that? Someone was doing a little bit of wrist movement. What's going on here? Boy, they better start attacking, bro. Yep, LeBron better start getting aggressive. Hachimura, very tough shot, no good. Somebody got to go attack. Yeah, it looked like they fixing to, give away this game because they're not interested in rebounding. D'Lo has done a whole lot of nothing. Good Lord. Let me take a look at my Underdog fantasy. Let's take a look at my Underdog fantasy. What was my... Yeah, the Lakers cannot get a basket whatsoever. Ball is out. It's loose. 6:37 on the clock, still trailing by 12. LA losing to Memphis, 89-77. Let's see here. Wow, Anthony Davis got 8 points. Well, that's clip for this one. Hachimura at least giving me what I needed. Okay, bam, bam, bam. Nothing. Okay, this one is at least still open here. Strus, give me some more points. Holiday, okay. Bam. Austin Reeves, all right. This one in particular, I know for a fact is not going to work because Anthony Davis has done a whole lot of nothing. How crucial is Game 3 for Jordan Poole? Super crucial. I don't want to sit there and say legacy game, but Jordan Poole has played like absolute garbage, so he needs to show up, period. Good pass. Get a basket. You can't make a comeback if you can't get no stops. 91-80. Tillman's got 21 points. That is incredible. Wow, no call for a foul. Oh, that's a travel. Wow, no call. Which WWE diva, old or new, with a smash and pass? Old or new? Jesus Christ, Bianca Belair, Naomi. Rhea Ripley, Trish Stratus. Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started. We supposed to be watching crucial basketball right now. You got me thinking of the WWE divas?
Man. God damn.
It's enough to get me hot. When I get in the proper position, you will suck my meat.
It's time!
Yeah, nobody need to see the rest of that doggone thing. But one way or another. LeBron with another brick. Tillman inside. Trying to get the N1. Can't get it to fall. Fam, the Lakers taking way too many jump shots, bro. Their only concern should be going to the paint. And they are not doing that. Come on, Miami, what are we doing? Jesus. Big booty back. Don't get me started. Butler's got 13 and everybody else is fucking getting cooked. This is ludicrous. What was it? Lopez got 14 points? Jesus Christ. Brooke Lopez, 14. God damn. What does the point in the paint look like? 28-14? Good Lord. 28-14? What are we doing? And they made 7 threes already. Oh, Lord. Miami is in trouble. Miami in trouble. Can't guard the 3. Are we getting out rebounded too? There you go. 8-point deficit, 436. Let's see. Are we getting out rebounded too? Yep. Out rebounded, outshot from 3, outscored in the paint. Recipe for disaster. 4:20 left on the clock here. Memphis leading by 8. Oh, wait a minute. What you doing, Bane? Get the ball to Jones. Oh, they look like they're just trying to stall now. There's Jones. Oh, it's a brick. You got to get the rebound there. Wow, that's crazy. Jump ball. I can't believe they called a jump ball there. Y'all got a rebound there. Anthony Davis got a rebound there. That dude is not. Look at the effort. It's just not there, son. Look at the effort. It's just not there. That is not a jump ball, though. Tillman been balling. Oh, they put interesting. Okay. Wow, so they got LeBron jumping. Okay. Here we go. 4 minutes. 8-point deficit right now for LA. Memphis in front. Jump ball, Jones and LeBron, and it is Lakers basketball. D'Lo in transition here. What are they going to do? Oh, boy, they're going to try to force it inside against Jaren Jackson. AD against Jaren Jackson. I don't know why they... Oh, they did call a foul on Jackson. Interesting. How many fouls he got? How many fouls does Jackson got? That's the fuck they call a foul. Did he grab his hand? Well, that's only a second foul, so that ain't nothing. That's only a second foul, so that ain't nothing. That's only a second foul, so that ain't nothing. I can't believe this man got only 2 fouls at this point. You would think you would attack the defensive player of the year when Ja Morant's not playing. Get that man off the Alicia Fox. Oh, come on now. Come on now. What are we talking about? As a Pels fan, you want the Lakers to lose. Kelly now, she can get it. But Alicia Fox, man, pack that old hag up, man. Get it the hell up out of here. I got the Dr. Umar Coon check. We got to check the coon. But that was a soft call. I agree. Am I excited for the new Budokai game? I don't have the console to facilitate it. So I am excited for the people who will purchase it. For myself personally, well, it is what it is. Torrey Wilson, Mickey James, Nikita Lyons. How's my week been going so far? My week's been all right. My week has been all right. I cannot complain. Things are going okay. Unblocked finally. So there is that. I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. Although I am somewhat fatigued today, I did not get a great night's sleep. So I am looking forward to having a much better night's sleep tonight. Do I still do stand up? Not as much as I used to, because I went in 100% on social media and creating content. So I don't make it as much as I did before. But here's the positive: as long as I don't lose my voice, I can always return back to stand up. So that's ultimately what the plan is, because now I'm looking at it from not only just a financial standpoint, but then also you go where your people are. Now, I have no issue with conversion, per se, but it just seems as if there's more in it online at this current state than on stage per se. So there is that. Black Hood in the building. What's going on? How giveaway? Wait, sir. How give away PS5 but don't have one? What do you mean? How give away a PS5 but don't have one? What do you mean by that? I mean, because the hot mic thing is now moot, but you know, I think I might just get my hands on an Xbox X and PS5 so I could do one last giveaway, because you know, hot mic is now since you know doors is relatively closed on that, and I was hoping we could have a fourth particular giveaway, but that doesn't seem as if that's gonna happen. So I might just mess around and do an NBA Finals final particular giveaway, just something at random. Just choose a random subscriber or something of that nature. So maybe there's that, but who knows? John said, you just noticed I'm streaming. What's the score? Oh, boy, man, if only there was a way for us to identify what the score of this game is. I appreciate you popping in, John, but, man, if only there was a way to identify what the score was, man. If only, there was a mechanism, or I should say some sort of application or a device that we can see what the score, or maybe, this one's crazy. But what if the score was on the television, or on the screen? Wouldn't that be crazy, man? Boy. Hopefully somebody can help let you in on what the score is. But man, if only we knew like what the score was. Because remember in the '60s, right? None of us here who are in the stream were watching basketball in the '60s. But boy, like remember when you used to watch games and you couldn't see, what the score was until it would pop up here and there. Boy, if only, we upgraded and they started putting the screen, or I should say the score on the screen. And moreover, if there was a way for me to put the score on the screen, that would be something. That would be something. Good Lord, the Heat are getting cooked. Yup, I'm not remotely surprised. 6-point game between Memphis and LA. 6-point game for Memphis and LA, but that is not the case in Milwaukee because there's a 21-point blowout. Good Lord in heaven. Miami has not scored in the last, 5 minutes? Jesus Christ, man. What the hell are they doing? Getting cooked out there. Brook Lopez is 8 of 11. Jesus Christ, bro. Pat Connaughton has 13 points? What the fuck? What? Yeah, man. Pack us up, bro. We just, you got to be kidding me. They shooting 64% from 3. They out-rebounding us by 7. They outscoring us in the paint by double. Oh, pack us up, man. Pack us up. Oh, just when I thought we were out, they bring us back in. Golly. Memphis 32-17 without Ja Morant. Including the playoffs, they are 32-17, which is, above a 500 record. But still, you need your stars in big games. See here, 3:22 on the clock, leading by 6. Bane inside. Oh, he's blocked, but they call the foul, most likely on Reeves. Did I do the NBA bracket challenge? No, I did not. I did not. Looks like Brooklyn may be the only team getting swept this postseason. Well, no. Atlanta most likely will mess around and get swept. There's a free throw from Bane, and it's good. Add in another point. The lead is up to 7 once more. Am I staying up for the dinner game? I'm not sure about that one. Aid Allen in the building. It's at 14 months. Hit 800 subs recently. Congratulations. 800 subs. Big subscribers. 3 minutes, 8-point deficit. What can LA do? Oh, wow, they're looking for Bron inside. Good pass. Bron with the finish. Lead is back down to 6. I think Bron got 26 right now. So, yeah, he's got 26 right now. Leading scorer for the Lakers is LeBron. Anthony Davis with a measly 10 points. But the leading scorers for Memphis is Tillman with 22. How many fouls does AD have right now? 3? LeBron only got 1 foul. It's time for him to start pinning motherfuckers. Oh, interesting. They didn't call a foul on Hachimura. They called it on D'Angelo Russell. He's got 5 fouls. How the fuck does D'Angelo Russell have 5 fouls? This man he's done nothing today. He's catching long boards and then 3 assists. Like, fam, you better off with playing with playoff Westbrook. Mark Jackson Pateno said top 10 underappreciated NBA players currently. Underappreciated NBA players currently? Underappreciated. Underappreciated. Russell Westbrook. Boy, they are. Oh, Reeves, 1-on-1. That's crazy. Hachimura in the corner. Yo, they are just wasting time. Nobody is. Oh, wow, that's a dangerous pass to D'Angelo Russell. Yo, they don't have this is amazing defense from Memphis. This is fucking amazing defense from Memphis. Good Lord. Amazing defense from Memphis. The Lakers don't know what the hell to do on offense, bro. They don't know how to get a shot. They can't create a shot. Corner three. It's a break. Exactly 2 minutes left here. Reeves, no, he's going to get fouled. No shot. It's on the ground. 2:03 on the clock. Lakers trailing by 8. Did I hear Professor Oak VA retired due to throat cancer? Hashtag fuck cancer. Really? Interesting. That's brutal. KT Chris said the Lakers are not having a good time. They're not feeling very oozy tonight. Indeed, they are not. Golly, if there's some way I could put the scores of the game on the stream, says Mario. It's a brick from 3. I don't know why they keep shooting threes. Their only concern should be score inside, get a stop. Score inside, get a stop. Score inside, get a stop. A basket right here. That's the dagger. Oh, it's a brick. But an offensive rebound. Yup. That's fixing to be the game right there. One basket is the dagger for this. Dylan Brooks for 3. Bang! Pack them up. 11-point deficit. Oh, LeBron. What the fuck? LeBron with a long brick. Hachimura tries a 3. It's a brick. LeBron tips it in. 9-point deficit. 1:11 on the clock. What the fuck are they doing? Yo, it's not even like they trying to guard. They should be playing the foul game now. They should have immediately went straight to the foul game now. 1:06 on the clock. 99-90 is the score. I don't know what the hell the Lakers are doing, but they fixing to take an L here this evening. It's time to pack them boys up. Dylan Brooks with that weird form. Lakers about to lose without Ja. No, don't get me wrong. Like, the Memphis has won a lot of games without Ja. 32-17 without Ja. So pretty much like they've won more. What is that, like .70? Was that like 75? 3 out of 4 games they win without Ja, something like that, like 65, whatever the case is. But one way or another, they should be ashamed of themselves because this was a game that they could have won. Nobody trying to score. AD taking threes. Oh, he puts it in. Cuts the deficit down to 8. Round of applause for Darvin Ham. Hey, might as well. Give that man a round of applause. The fuck was he doing? Yo, they not even. Yeah, they just gonna run this son bitch out. Unless the Lakers can get a 3 in transition or some shit like that, it's clipped. Brooks tries another deep 3. It's a brick. Offensive rebound. Game done. This series is gonna be tied. Sub everybody out. Offensive rebound. Game done. Motherfuckers can't rebound to save their life. Oh my God, Miami down by 30. Good Lord, Miami down by 30. That's crazy. They should. It's time to sub in Tristan Thompson, bro. Jesus Christ. Miami down by 30. What the fuck we doing, bro? Good Lord, they hit 12 threes. They've hit 12 threes. Holiday got 17. Lopez got 17. Connaughton got 13. Middleton got 10. Ingles got 8. Everybody hitting threes. Oh, it's time to pack them up. God damn. Today's brutal. I picked my head up. They down by 30. What are they doing? Yeah, Miami getting destroyed. God damn. Yeah, might as well turn on the whoop that trick. Ain't that the truth? They might score 80 plus by halftime. Might. They got 3 minutes. They will. Boy, Miami scored 2 points. When was the last time Miami scored? Bro, what? Last time they scored. 7:37 on the clock. And then they got a basket off of 2 Butler free throws. So they didn't have a field goal for nearly 5 minutes But in that same time frame, the Bucks scored 24 points. Jesus Christ. It was 51-41, and Miami's been outscored 24-5. Good Lord. That is wild. Golly. Oh, they playing to whoop that trick now. Oh, they done subbed into scrubs. They done subbed into scrubs. Oh, and they called the offensive foul. Up, that's it. AD played like absolute garbage. He should be ashamed of himself. He should be ashamed of himself. I can't wait to hear what Shaq got to say. That's a shame. They played like they don't like rest days. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Because they should have came out here hella aggressive. And that's not what they did. They should be ashamed of themselves. Just like Miami should be ashamed of themselves as well. Lakers need to trade AD. Dude won one ring and just don't care no more. I said that earlier. I mean, I didn't say he just don't care no more. That man just refused to be healthy. And now the series evened up even without Ja. Even without Ja. The Grizzlies damn near dominate today. Take an emphatic victory. Anthony Davis need to have his head in the toilet, bro. Anthony Davis need to have his head in the toilet. What the hell is that man doing? Tillman needs to have the game ball. Above all else, somebody need to give the game ball to Tillman, bro. Russell should have been on the bench. Why they got Mo Walker and not played him? I wish I knew, bro. But whatever the hell they doing, ridiculous. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. Random question. Why do we start making old people noises once we reach our 20s? What do you mean old people know? Like you stand up or some shit like that, man, shit start hurting, bro. That's why you got to take care of your body. You take care of your body now so that when you hit your 30s, your 40s, you ain't going to be sitting over there making old man people noises. You'll be making those noises because you want to, not because your body feels as if you have to. So there is that. But the Lakers take an L here. In this game, they fall despite no Ja Morant. Lakers fall 103-93. Tillman with an absolute magnificent performance for the Grizzlies. 22 points, 13 rebounds. Magnificent. The Grizzlies had 5 people in double digits. Tillman, Brooks, Jones, Bain, Jackson, and Kennard all in double digits. Meanwhile, for the Lakers, only LeBron, Hachimura, and Reeves were in double digits. Well, oh shit. Well, Davis was in double digits too, but he was 4 of 14. That man was a scrub all day. If it wasn't for those 4 free throws, he would have only had 9 points. Anthony Davis is a burger. He's a burger. What's wrong with him? Pack his ass up. Somebody light up the blunt. Light up the cigar. Smoking on that Lakers pack. It's about to be that Miami pack as well. Yeah, Miami's only down by 26, man. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. But it is what it is. Let me know in the comment section who you guys got winning this series. But here tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers, it's time for them to take out their Metro cards and get aboard the L train. It's over. You lose.
It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose.
You lose.
It's over. You lose.
You lose. And what are they eating?
Fresh hot ales. 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 Fresh hot ales.
Fresh, hot ales. Came out there and shit the bed. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. Boys got cooked out there. Them boys got cooked out there. Yeah, 81 points at halftime. Fucking Milwaukee is destroying Miami. It's brutal out there. Skip going to have a field day tomorrow. He definitely will. Justin said AD is wasting LeBron's final years with this inconsistency. I mean, shit, it's only, the series is tied 1-1. It's not like they down 0-3 or whatever. But still, AD ought to be ashamed of themselves. He's going to need to bounce back when they go back to L.A. But now the pressure is on Memphis to have Ja available. But because I don't believe if Ja never comes back, I think they are a better team with Ja than without, despite the fact that they've won a number of games without him. But one way or another, we shall see how things play out. Watch the Miami game. I wish I could, but I don't have NBA TV on this. It's not working for some apparent reason. I think I have to upgrade the package. I think they may have removed it or some shit. But there is that. But Miami's getting absolutely cooked by 30, so there is that. But stay tuned. More videos to come. I'm officially unblocked. First stream back, so that's fun. And if you guys haven't already, because keep in mind, we will be making wagers all postseason long. So if you guys haven't already, click the link in my description. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the promo code Adonis if you have not already. And participate in the pick'ems. We shall have more W's and more wagers on the pick'ems throughout the doggone postseason. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. So look forward to that. We're going to start promoting the hell out of Underdog Fantasy as the playoffs continue to ramp up, as we are only 2 games in across, the entire first round. So that is fun. But if you guys haven't already, once more, click the link in my description. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the promo code Adonis if you have not already. And make sure you've got that app in your pocket. During the NFL season, we won over $3,500. During the NFL playoffs, I expect to get at least $2,000 in my pocket. So we shall see about that. But I appreciate you guys. Now I'm going to watch the rest of the Heat game. I'll probably have to mess around and stream it, but will I say live for it? Probably not. I'm fixing to go and lay my black ass down because I am incredibly fatigued. So there is that. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let a friend know that I am indeed unblocked now. And yeah, we will be heading back to the Shadow Realm, because despite the fact that YouTube wants me to disappear, we say to them,
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
y'all have yourselves a good night.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.